Greetings, Pillar Nexus, the Engine Gladiator, today with post-network showdown for Neuroscape. 20 mainframe, 20 bioframe per player. This player's going first. Their opportunity to mulligan has passed for each one. On this side, we have Aethernet, mainframe, Hacker and Mystic to play at Terras or Hacker scripts from your recycle bin, either at double the cost or at cost. On this side, Savage, the Thrasher Cybernetic, Cyborg gear for stamina, Thrasher gear for feedback. Stamina is like vigilance. Feedback is when taking damage, it deals damage back to the source's controller. So, Thorns, basically. As I'll probably call it. Alright. Round one of the game. System check, nothing to refresh. First player's first turn, they get their choice of one RAM or one new card. Let's go with one RAM. Okay. And we'll go ahead and utilize Fool. Draw one, then discard one. Since we can just go ahead and play scripts from or Terras from our bin, we'll go ahead and throw Temperance into the bin and pass turn. Alright, we got our cards, nothing to refresh. We'll go ahead and take a card from the top and around. Alright. We will commit the groupie. On enter, target iconic Thrasher character you control gets +2/+0 until the groupie leaves play. Groupie has no attack of their own. So it's pointless to try to attack at this point in time. So it will pass back over. Refresh the RAM. No system check stuff. We'll get one new RAM. And I think one new RAM. So 2 RAM. We'll go ahead and play Seance Sisters. They're currently a 1/1. RAM has to commit to them. And with nothing else going for me, let's go ahead and attack. Doing mainframe damage. The groupie can take the hit. Or we can be patient. Let's go ahead and just be patient. Take the one to the brain. And nothing else going on. Pass turn. Refresh. New cards. Let's go ahead and get at least one RAM. Yeah, let's get 2. Because One for the riot blade. So it's the group he can use. And it now gives me the first level, so that the groupie has stamina. And I'm going to go 1 and activate the riot blade. Deal 1 body or bioframe damage to any target. Sound Sisters. Each other mystic you control and mainframes don't count to that end, I don't think. Yeah, because they're not considered in play. It's one of those. Yeah, I should check the rules on this first. Let's see here. There's a reason why. Made a point to download the comprehensive rules. It's highly possible that it messes with the stream or the recording. No, it's not opening. You know what? We'll just stick to it. The mainframe doesn't count. Our round comes back. Now, when using the blade, did I need to use the groupie? Well, the groupie has no attack strength anyway. So just pass the turn from there. Refresh the RAM. Let's just draw a card and just we'll add RAM. Alright. Well, I guess I say we hit him with the system error. So, attached to the target player's mainframe on their net check, system error does 2 mainframe damage. And that will hopefully keep me ahead of the curve. Alright. Refresh. There's nothing in system check. Everyone's stable. Let's get another RAM, another card. Alright. Let's go ahead and put 2 into the Blackout Boys. +1/+0 for each other Blackout Boys you control. Well, for 1 and activate the blade. 1 damage to any target. So 1 bioframe damage to the Aethernet user. And then we're on net check. We'll take the 2 to the brain. And then declare Blackout Boys on the attack. For 1. Any response? No, they're tapped out. Alright. Well, there's 1 to the body. Alright. I see. I got it mixed up here. There we go. Body, and then one from the right blade, one from the groupie. There we go. Down to 18. Alright. Now when I turn stuff back over here, go ahead and make that RAM available. We'll take 2 cards. Alright. Still not in a position to play stuff from discard yet. Although technically I do control the hacker bit with the system error. So let's go ahead and we'll go 1 for Celestial Channeler. And that gives me the Mystic and the Hacker. So that now I can pay double cost and play Tarot or Hacker scripts for my recycle bin. And then whenever I play a Tarot, it's +1 until end of turn. What we'll end up doing is spending 2 on the star. So Divine 3 with the top 3 cards of your cyber deck, put 1 in your hand, then bin the rest. Ouch. And that's 1 tarot for a temporary boost. I think we'll keep strength. And 1 for strength. Target character gets +2 until end of turn. Is a tarot for the channeler. And 2, 3, 4, 5 swing. If the groupie doesn't take the hit, we'll have issues. Oh yeah, I didn't have anything for net check. Alright. Yeah, the groupie's gotta take the hit. So that's gonna bend. Alright. Well, nothing else. We'll drop the temporary tokens. And passes over to Savage player. No system check. Alright. Let's go ahead and I've got no Mystic, or I've got no Thrasher in place, so Savage loses its advantage. Let's go ahead and get another Ram, and let's get another card. Alright. Let's go ahead and do Death Metal for 2. Destroy target character. Was there a response? If it held on to the Hierophant, could counter target card. Unless its controller pays 1. Unfortunately, that got binned. and with no actual RAM to do a swift response. The channeler is out. Cool. Well, you know, if they had stamina, it would have been able to block, but the group is probably going to take the hit anyway. Alright, deploy. With one, we can't really deploy any of them. Let's go ahead and just get the net check out of the way. Ow. Down to 15 mind. Yeah, nothing else to play, just attack. Got nothing to block with. One of the face. Alright. Gotta get something to remove this. Alright, back over here. No system check. Refresh. What do I want to draw? I think one more RAM and one more card. Alright. Yeah, I think we just need to do it. 3. Overload Mark II. 4 damage to any target. Any response on their end? Nope. Blackout Boys is the target. There we go. Okay. Searcher of the Sky for 2. Counts as Death Runner and Mystic. And then you can use them to divine once I have extra RAM available. Alright. Attack for 1. To the brain. Alright. It's going to pass back over. No system check. Refresh everything. We've got 4, 5. Alright. 2 choices to make. One more RAM. One more card. Alright. Okay. So, the idea being getting Cyber out there. So Laser Saw Berserker for 4. Excess damage to depending player and blocked. So trample. Then I can rampage for 2. That's going to be a game ender. So we're going to save that for. Oh yeah, I was mentioning earlier about the stamina. They would have needed to have the gear to make use of that. We'll go ahead and do 2 for the stage diver. Okay. And then Leap of Faith. Destroy a stage diver if you do 1 damage up to 2 target characters. Just to be absolutely rid of this. And let me double check. Oh yeah, I forgot to assign the RAM to the searcher. Oops. Alright. Pages of notes. Yeah, any RAM coming off the character and it's not forced to quit, it's going to come back exhausted. Or running. Yeah. Too many terms. Alright. Net check. Ow. But hey, 5 to the face. Should help me catch up. Between the 2 lowest, it's currently tied. Alright. Just gonna go back over, crush everything. 5 basic RAM to work with. How many do I really need here? We got 1. And 2. Okay. 6 basic RAM to work with. First off, the coder for 1. Can index 3 per program. And then Psychic for 1. 2, and run the Psychic to install more RAM. And then we're back up to the first stage of playing tarots and hacker scripts from the bin at double the cost. Is there anything I want to pick up at the moment? Hierophants. Okay. Strength. I do have the Mystic to use it. So at double cost, play Strength. And we'll give it to the coder. And then this gets purged. So the coder is now a 3. A 3/3. I'm going to go ahead and use the Psychic's power to runner. And install RAM running. Alright, coder's got to swing for 3. To the brain. Alright. About halfway over now. Alright. Back over here. I just saw Berserkers open again. RAM gets refreshed. 2 cards. I need to be able to get as much of the cyber stuff out as possible. Okay. Draw a card. Okay. Pull a ram. Alright, let's see here. Get out of Thrasher. And let's put out the Frenzied Fan. So Cyberg and Thrasher is Savage. Oh. Okay. I'm going to leave the Frenzied Fan available to block. Net check. Ow. And then we'll go ahead and attack like normal. 5. At least we're keeping up. Frenzied Fan and will stay available to block somebody. Alright. Back over here. Refresh that RAM. This is probably the do or die turn for this side. Alright. Draw a card. And decide to draw another card. Alright. Cool. Alright, so we gotta be a little stealthy on this. Alright. Well, we'll go ahead and declare attackers here. Make sure there's nothing sneaky that we're going to try to pull on this side. No, alright. Alright. Frenzied Fan is going to declare as blocker against the Psychic. And then Swift Phase should know better. Judgment. Swift until turn end when a character you control is destroyed by an opponent, destroy target character. So they'll destroy each other, but then I'm going to destroy the Laser Saw Berserker. Yeah, screw you. The coder will get through for one at least. And then the Psychic's gone. The Frenzied Fan is gonna do we pay 2? 2 each. 2 each to have a ready attacker. It puts me right on the edge of do or die with the system error. I'm going to just have to so I'm taking 2 on that check. Yeah, it's not going to work. We'll have to let it slide. Alright. Well, back over here, refresh all that RAM. Let's go ahead and get some cards. Let's see. 1 and 2. Well, let's try to get back the Blackout Boys. Alright, well, the other one at least. Alright, let's go with 2 for the Blackout Boys. There's my 1 cyber there. Flux Cannon for 2. Attached character gets +2, +7, +5 psychosis. Ow. And thankfully Blackout Boys can use it. Alright, so currently a 3, 2. I need a Thrasher. Wall of Death. Except that I don't have a Thrasher to play it. Damn it. 2 for the plug. And then 1, run it for the good shit. Search your cyber deck for a drug and reveal it. Actually, no. That'll help. We're just gonna have to say screw it. Alright. System error continues to be a pain in my ass. Alright. Right. So, declaring as attacker Blackout Boys, I need to roll better than that. God damn it. Alright. Well, needless to say, that failed. And it comes back to this player. Alright. Everything refreshes. That's not applying anymore. I need Mystic out there. There's 1. Screw it. 1 more. Alright. We've got a blocker. Can make sure the Astral Projector can't get blocked. So 3 to play them. And now I have access to the double. Except then I can't do the stealth option. Well, 3 for Black Hat. Just go big, massive doom. It's probably the best way to handle it. Alright. And with nothing up their sleeve, we'll swing with the Coder, the Astral Projector, and the Black Hat. Alright. The plug can stand in front of the Black Hat and die. And there's still 2, 3 damage getting through. Yeah, because I didn't have a Thrasher to get the stamina. So 3 to the brain. And then on their next net check, if they don't have an answer, they're done. Alright. Last point of mainframe. It's basically a, do I draw the card that I need? No. Net check, system error does its last. Great move of screw you and basically crashes me. Well played, Hacker Mystic. And that's how a game's gonna go. It's what, it only took about half an hour. Yeah, it'll move a lot faster with two actual people playing and moves and counter moves and all that. It's entirely possible there's stuff I did wrong with playing as well. So always be sure to consult the comprehensive rulebook in case you ever need to double check the way I play. Because at least for one previous game, I've managed to miss something that should have helped. Yeah, I wanted to build up to the spirit realm, but needing to have two mystic in play to even do that is a pain in the ass. Get all my people back. Yeah. So yeah, that's Neuroscape. I will probably be doing the short for it soon. Do check it out. Thanks for watching. It's Pillar. See you next time.